I quit my job to find me. I know, crazy, right? But sometimes you get to a point where you realize you're just existing and not really living. Where it feels like the routine is eating you up, leaving you with no time for yourself and no time for the things you are deeply passionate about. 7 years went by with very little to show for it. Now I want more. More life, more love, more freedom, more me. I want to do now the things that I am passionate about and move the trajectory to a future I recognize, one where I am truly, truly free. Have you ever felt like you are stuck? Like you're in a place where days are just passing, but you don't really know what is happening. It just feels like you are in a cycle. Same routine, Monday to Friday, and on the weekends you just want to rest, and then Monday you go again. What kind of life is that, really? I repeated this pattern for 7 years. When I started my channel, I mentioned something about being a 9 to 5er. Yeah, that was my life. Let me take you to the beginning. I used to work in customer service in the bank. I'm not going to mention the name of the bank. I worked in customer service for about 5.5 years. At some point, I started feeling stuck. I started feeling like I was doing the same thing for so long, and I felt like I wasn't growing. I felt like I was giving way, way more than the organization was giving to me. And let me tell you something, you need to know your worth. I used to win best customer service year after year. But what did I have to show for it? Maybe cash, home appliances and stuff, but it didn't reflect on my paycheck. That's the only thing your organization can really do for you, technically. Increase your paycheck, right? Or maybe other bonuses, or maybe an award or something. But I didn't get any of that. And trust me, when you're at that point, you just feel like you need to move. You're going to be very uncomfortable. Everything around you is going to make you uncomfortable until you actually get up and move. So I had to move. My first move was marketing. Yeah, I tried, but I still felt stuck. And I felt like there were so many things I could do. I'm a professional graphic designer, by the way. You guys already know that. I'm also a fashion designer. Now we just started a new brand, TVE. I'm going to talk about TVE in a bit. There's so many things that I can do. I can't do them because I am stuck with the 9 to 5. You guys do not even understand the 9 to 5 routine. The 9 to 5 routine does not start at 9 and does not end at 5. And by the time you're done at 5, maybe you have to clear your desk, do one or two things. And before you know it, it's already 6. Before you get home, maybe you get into traffic because of rush hour. You might be in traffic for a minute. And by the time you get home, it's like 7. What time does that actually leave you to do the creative things that you need to do the things that you actually love to do, the things that you are passionate about, to grow your personal brand, to grow yourself? There's no time. Like the 9 to 5 cycle keeps eating people up. Listen, if you're in a 9 to 5 and you don't like what you're doing, you need to find something better. You need to find something that you love, something that gives your life meaning, something that gives you purpose. Don't be stuck in a 9 to 5 just because you need to put bread on your table. Honestly, I did that for long, and trust me, the bread was not even breading anymore. Like, cost of living was increasing. It didn't even feel like I was growing as a person. That is definitely not my style. Like, I need to move, I need to grow, I need to level up. I think all of this change started in 2024. No, just last year, like 2024. I moved from customer service to marketing in March, I think. Yeah. It was better for me because it gave me more time. However, I still felt like the time it was giving me was not enough. I mean, you have to pour into something for something to pour back into you. So if you don't pour in the time into doing the actual job, you're definitely not going to get results. And you know, in marketing, it's a numbers game. It felt like that customer service cycle repeating itself again. So it felt like I was going for something that was giving me more time, and yet I was still getting zero extra time. So I left. I was in talks with my career mentor for a while. We actually had been going back and forth with the conversation because he just felt like I wasn't sure of what I was saying. Like, I wasn't sure. But I needed to convince him, and I needed to convince myself first, because to be honest, him not being sure just made me also unsure, because you know, the fear of letting go of something old, like welcoming and embracing something new, is like a lot. Everybody goes through this fear of change, and I was kind of afraid, because after that conversation I knew what I wanted, but I didn't have like a clear line of action or like a structured plan of what I was going to do next. Do you get me? So he did not feel like I was convincing him enough, and I had to get to work. I had to find ways in order to put everything in perspective, put everything in line, in order for me to quit my job. And guys, that was definitely the best decision I ever made. Like, I'm living a life that I truly love. I wake up in the morning and I'm happy to wake up. I'm happy to experience what the day brings. Jeez, like, I remember the very first day I walked into that bank like it was yesterday. And it's crazy, 7 years later. Anyways, not to say that it didn't do anything good for me. It was a fantastic experience. All the people I met were great. Now let's catch up. How are you guys? Gosh, I've missed you guys. Like, I'm super happy that I'm filming this vlog today, because it's been a long time coming. I have piled up videos for 2 months just for this vlog. I thought life after quitting my job would be so much easier, and I'll be sleeping and I'll be chilled, but guys, it is not. Now I'm the master and the manager of my time, so I need to be very disciplined. And discipline, you guys know, is a very tough conversation in adult life. Like I always say, if you don't have discipline, you don't have anything. I took a month to really rest after resigning. That's just the truth. And trust me, at some point I became very anxious. And you know, my anxiety comes from not achieving anything. So at that point I was really anxious, because I was like, is this what your life is going to be? Are you just going to continue sleeping? You're going to waste away your time? But I took some time to reset and refresh and re-engineer, and I went back on my feet, and it was go from there on. I actually picked up some new hobbies within the period. I love to paint now, guys. I didn't even know I was going to pick up any new skill or something that I actually love doing in this adult life, because I know how to do a lot. You guys know this already. But painting is... let me show you guys my latest painting. This is my latest painting. I also picked up a hobby of reading, majorly audiobooks anyways. My favorite and the most recommended book I have to give you guys is Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. If you ever feel like you want something to move you, to literally push you from where you're seated or where you're standing to the future, you should read that book. That's my love, my 1 cent to you. Ever since I started, I actually haven't stopped. I started with The Power of the Subconscious Mind. I think you guys should also search for that book. It's on YouTube. You can listen to it for free. And I really want to thank Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor is my savior, technically. You know how they say the universe provides to you every single thing you need at the ideal time and in the ideal measure? That is so true. In fact, it was when I met Bob Proctor that I started planning my resignation, because I became more confident in myself, I became more confident in my capabilities, and I started acknowledging that, oh, you're actually worth a lot and you can do a lot more if you have the time. First off, I want to also be really consistent with YouTube. That's one of my goals. Another thing that I started doing was paying attention to my skincare routine. Like, I wasn't paying so much attention when I had a 9 to 5. Skin Loft is your plug. No knuckles, no anything, like you are good. Hey guys, my name is Sochi of Sochi Lifestyle, and I want to introduce you to my latest, newest acquired baby. Yes, come closer. Divine Experience. Divine Experience handled my wedding, and it was a blast. Like, when I say it was a blast, it was electric. Divine Experience is an event planning and management company in the heart of Abuja. We cater for a wide range of events, ranging from weddings to birthdays to picnics to dinners to anniversary, you name it. Whenever you have an event, always call on Divine Experience first, because we have all the vendors at our beck and call. From dancers to ushers to decorators to DJs to MCs, we've got your back. And especially if you're working on a budget, we have you covered 100%. For whatever budget you're working with, we have vendors that are going to cater for you and give you nothing but their best. The Odogo of all event planning companies in Abuja. Make sure to check us out on social media and follow us on Instagram at Divine Experience Events, and we'll see you at your next event. And remember, we are just one DM away. If you made it this far into the video, you're the real MVP. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you really enjoyed yourself. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that. Okay, join the community and also leave a comment in the comments. Let's interact a little bit more. Once again, my name is Sochi of Such a Lifestyle, and until my next one, guys, peace and love.